What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here. Hey, welcome in, Kit. Happy, what is it, Thursday? Happy Thursday. That's right, game day. Well, it's game day here. Welcome into Soldier Field, the Fighting Justin Fields. There he is, hosting the Washington Commanders, second week in a row for the Commies to be the NFC Game of the Week. So Happy has infiltrated the voting. It looks like we'll have to go back and maybe do a recount here, because they are the winners here today. And it did feel like a long time, but it is here now, and we're darn excited for it. All right, so the Commanders at 9-4, tied with the Eagles atop the NFC East. And right now the Chicago Bears at 7-6, leading and controlling their own destiny here in the NFC North. Would be wild to have them win the North. And yes, they are pretty hot over 6. So, and they've got Buckeyes, so I don't mind. All right, beautiful day here in Chicago. It is week 15 of our 2023 season sim. Here at Nagy on Sports, Sam Howell comes back out onto the field. We saw him beat the 49ers just a week ago in week 14. And now he is back out again. He's thrown 2 touchdowns again. Just kind of a switch later in the season from Jacoby Brissett, but by all accounts might just start at the beginning of the year here. We'll have to see how it goes. All right, first play from scrimmage here at Nagy on Sports is going to be a pass. Howell back to pass. Pressure coming from Gibson. He'll hit, and as he throws, and able to get rid of it over the middle. That's right, we got some Buckeye on Buckeye crime in this one for sure. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Pressure up the middle, and he'll go down. That's the rookie, Jervon Dexter. And Dexter, the big Florida Gator, right down Broadway, just pushes the right guard to the turf. And he'll want to not watch the tape on that one. Less than 3 seconds for an interior pass rusher to get home. Sets up a 3rd and 16 now for Howell. Back to pass. He'll fire deep to the left side. Got a man open, though. It's McLaurin for a first down and more to the 30, 20, 10, 5, and touchdown. 85-yard house call. Sam Howell to Terry McLaurin. And T-Mac into the end zone. He had a good 4 steps on him. And what a strike from Howell. He just dropped it in the bucket. And Terry McLaurin into the end zone on the first drive of the game on a 3rd and 16, and Howell connects for 85 yards. Woo! What a drive. They're only going to get credit for 79 on the drive because they lost 6 on the sack before the 85-yard pass. Holy smokes, what a strike. And how about some fireworks to start this one here today? Wowza. T-Mac absolutely had him. That was Kendall Vildor, which is one of Zagura's favorite players to say this name, I believe. Well, all right, Justin Fields, unfortunately, about to have a 3-and-out instead. An 85-yard shot. He's got 3,500 passing yards, 26 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Again, they are 7-6 and leading the NFC North with a half-game lead over the Green Bay Packers and a 2-game lead over the Detroit Lions. All right, well, it was a fun start. So let's see what Fields and company can do to respond here. He's going to be back to pass. You can see Fields has popped as a superstar. Now he'll take off to the left side of the 20 to the 25, and he'll slide down in front of the rookie defensive back there for a gain of 4. He gets out of the pocket quickly. I wonder what his settings are. We maybe need to look at his settings because he gets out of the pocket decisively. How about a big strike across the middle himself? 26 yards, and that's Bob Tonyan. Robert Tonyan, their new tight end, number 1 here in town in Chicago, and he goes on a nice slant, a little pick there in the middle. The 2 defenders run right into each other. You saw it just like they draw it up. And Tanyan's got a big gain to midfield, and Eberflus loves it on the sideline. Both teams striking quickly with big plays. Now, back to pass again. They're setting up screen, and he's going to get sacked by Sweat. The screen game still very broken. Justin Fields doesn't know that. They did a really nice job of selling it. Herbert was there with blockers, but Montez Sweat gets there and gets the sack. I don't know why we need to see it 4 times there, Madden, but thank you very much. 3 wide receivers to the left, and he'll send a little bubble zone. Right side, he had a man. Oh, he almost did the same thing right back to him. On a 2nd and 21, they pick up 20 to Darnell Mooney to set up a 3rd and 1. Fuller almost got beat, able to drag him to the ground. I thought we were going to have back-to-back deep shots. That was a similar-looking route. Stretching left side with Khalil Herbert. He's got the first down. Give him 9 on his first touch of the game and a first down for the Bears. I know, I thought we were about to have a mirror image. It wouldn't have been quite as deep, but it was the same kind of play. And on the same side of the field. Herbert again up the middle. He's got a big hole to the right side. Give him another first down to the 20. Another gain of 12. Khalil Herbert. And he is running strong here now again. The ball is his in the backfield with Montgomery going over to the Lions, of course. Speaking of NFC North movement that you just mentioned. Pitch it to the left side, and this time Herbert will get caught right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say he got a gain of about 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 now. Herbert, as I was saying, or Fields, as I was saying, looks like he's popped as a superstar over the course of this season, so his play has allowed him to develop into the person that many people thought that he would be. Except for apparently Kyle Shanahan or John Lynch, whoever made that call. Wide open over the middle, Claypool to the 5, and a 1st and goal for the Bears at the 4-yard line. Fields with 58 yards on 3 of 3 passing. He is pushing the ball down the field nicely now. There's Derek Forrest, safety linebacker hybrid in, now into the game. Is a fullback, that's Kari Blasingame. Fields will run right, he'll run. He'll go to the 5, and then he'll throw it late, and it's almost picked off. Good awareness of him. He was not across the line. Tried to throw it to his fullback, Kari Blasingame, but tipped away at the last second. Now Fields. Right side. Back in the end zone. It's picked. It looked like he pushed the receiver out of bounds. But in the end zone, Tyler Scott, the rookie, gets pushed away by the veteran, Kendall Fuller. And Fuller picks that one off. It looked like he pushed the receiver out of bounds and then picked the ball off. And unfortunately for Justin Fields, that was an off-platform interception. We've seen several of those here in the game. So a tough drive ending there for the Bears, but they worked really, really hard to get to the 4. And then again, just an untimely turnover there. Maybe getting away with a penalty as well. Here's an incomplete pass, and now 3rd and 11. 1 for 3, 85 yards for Sam Howell. Yep, you'll never know. Pressure coming. He'll throw it out of the pressure. Waiting for it is his receiver, but he'll get tackled right away, and that's Logan Thomas, the tight end, and he'll only pick up 3, so Fields is not going to be penalized for that interception in the end zone. As Tress Way will boot this one down. Big punt down. Here's the 2nd-year player, Velus Jones Jr. out of Tennessee. He was on that same roster with Hyatt and Tillman. All right, so there are the playoff standings here in the NFC. These commies right here in the wild card tied with Philly, but looks like they are losing the tiebreaker for the division. A lot of teams right there in the middle, with 10 teams at 7 and 6 or better. Quick throw to the right side. Bob Tonyan again, given 3 for Robert Tonyan. Yeah, winning cures a lot. Tipped away at the last second. Fuller's been really good. Winning cures a lot. I guarantee you if they were a sub-500 team, they'd absolutely be yelling at him. But because almost picked and almost a pick 6. But because Purdy was able to be decent and get them into the playoffs, people were kind of quiet about it. And that one will be returned. And now Sam Hill back out on the field. So what a 85-yard bomb from Howell to start the game. a big drive from the Bears, and now a 3-and-out either way in drive number 2. Here's a little drag across the middle. That's Jahan Dotson. Dotson, we got Dotson here. See, nobody cares. Jahan Dotson, a little drag across the middle now in his second season out of Penn State. He and Curtis Samuel and Terry McLaurin, a good trio of receivers for young Sam Howell to grow with. And, of course, Logan Thomas at the tight end spot. Gibson and Robinson, the running backs for him. He's got lots of weapons, and, of course, they've got that defensive line still. Yep, exactly. There's Ron Rivera looking svelte over there on the sideline. After the first down from his young quarterback, Sam Howell. Firing now left side out route. Caught with a man all over him. Draped all over him was the defender on that one, but Curtis Samuel's going to bring it in for a nice catch of 7. Dare I say he was wearing him like a communion suit. Look at that, arm all the way around him the whole time. That's the rookie Tyreek Stevenson out of Georgia. Or excuse me, Miami, I think, he transferred from Georgia. 2nd and 3. They'll fake the run and now throw it left side. Waiting on the sideline, and he's even able to step and get a few more yards as the tight end, Logan Thomas. And Thomas has got a first down for his quarterback to the 23-yard line now. Nice drive. Right now started again for the Commies. Now here's Brian Robinson up the middle, bullying his way through defenders. 7 yards on his second touch of the day. Gets him into the black. After his first carry went for negative yards. Howell, quick throw to the right side. Caught out of the backfield again. Robinson, and he'll be drilled by 2 defenders, but the first down is achieved. First down and goal now after the 8-yard swing pass. That's right. I don't know. It just came out the one time. I can't take any credit. It was divinely inspired. Across the middle, little split zone look, and the right side for Robinson. It'll be tackled at the 2 now. Heavy personnel in. Big bodies on both sides. Howell under center. Turn around again. Robinson right up the middle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Actually, I think they put Gibson in for that one. It is. Antonio Gibson got checked in for that one. Maybe to spell Brian Robinson, and Antonio Gibson welcomes you onto the broadcast, Mason, by punching into the end zone. Well, let me check again to see if he has responded to me. Other Browns, people are starting to follow me because of me questioning it, but I have no response from the man himself or any of those beat reporters that I tweeted at yesterday about it. All right, 14-0 now, Washington. Lots of momentum. Eberflus talking with Fields here. Let's see what Justin can do here. His 3rd possession of the game. Motion coming. And they'll give the little jet sweep to Chase Claypool, and he will get 0. Well, they'll say he got 1 yard. Rolling, and sacked again. This time Fields couldn't evade it. Montez Sweat in there for his 2nd of the quarter. And now it's 3rd and very long again. Back to pass. Fired over the middle. Caught in space! Not going to be quite enough. Roshan Johnson, the running back, they should go for it, but they won't. 22 yards on the play. Sets up a 4th and 2. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because Kyle's had some success, but not like a bunch of long-term success, right? I mean, I think about like once the book gets out on, he was able to win quickly because nobody knew who Purdy was. There was no tape on him. I wonder how that'll be the second time around, if he will continue to be able to evolve him into more than just a one read and go scheme up the perfect play for you. And, basically I'm going to say, look at number 6, and as soon as he gets past the guard, or as soon as he gets past the free safety, throw it to, he was basically hand feeding him exactly what to do in the headset, so I wonder sort of what the counterpunch will be once defenses start to be able to scheme up Brock Purdy, if Kyle will have another option there. He certainly hasn't made Trey Lance look great yet. And we'll see Jimmy G with Josh McDaniels again. We'll see if Shanahan inflated him or not. Here's a 3rd and 2, and I think he'll get shut down by Justin Jones in the middle. Robinson cannot get it. And another 3 and out here for the Commanders, and they're going to punt this one away, rather. Easy for me to say, with Tress Way. Taken here by Velus Jones, and he'll be ripped to the ground very quickly. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on with you here this afternoon. Nagy on Sports. Appreciate you joining us. This is our NFC Game of the Week. It is Week 15 of our season sim. And it is the 9-4 Commanders here in Chicago to face the 7-6 Chicago Bears. And this one was voted on by you, our fans, on our Discord channel. You can join us on the Discord channel. Nice little motion there. They're going to play action out of it, and then he'll throw it to that receiver, which is DJ Moore. Nice little juke move for Moore. You can join us on our Discord channel using the invite link that is in the description of this or any of our other videos. Discord is free and easy to use. Vote on games of the week. Chat with us between sims. Chat with us during Browns games like you'll have tonight. And also find out in advance of when we will go live on these sims, so you are not beholden to the YouTube bell. Appreciate everybody being on. Thanks so much, of course, to our subscribers first and foremost. And if you're new watching with us, if you're a Bears or a Commanders fan, welcome. Appreciate you being on as well. Only place on YouTube where you can get, as realistic as Madden will allow us, sims with live original commentary. Another quick throw to the right side to DJ Moore. Sets up a 2nd and 8 now. Offset eye. Excuse me, that was Claypool, not Moore. Turn around. Here's Herbert up the middle. And Herbert will bury his head for a couple more yards to set up a 3rd and 3. Here it is again, Roschon Johnson, and he missed the hole. The hole was to the left. I think he missed the hole. Unlucky there, and another punt upcoming as the rookie from Texas, not named Bijan Robinson, misses the hole there. And they will have to punt again. Good punt, though, by Trenton Gill. And now Howell and company come back out. .11:30 left in this first half. Howell, the right side, caught when he was out of bounds. Logan Thomas, they'll say incomplete, as both feet were very much in the white. Turn around, give it to Brian Robinson, and he'll just get a couple. 3rd and 9. Bears defense holding tough again. They spent a lot of money in free agency. Tremaine Edmonds, TJ Edwards, both coming over from Philly and Buffalo to be their new linebacking pair in the middle. Maybe the next Briggs and Urlacher, and they're hoping. That's a big strike to Curtis Samuel for a 1st down tonight. Sam Howell, North Carolina Tar Heel, under center, right side, Robinson. He's got a 1st down. That time they'll say 2nd and inches. Tried to stretch that ball over with the left hand. High formation now. Running to the left. Now firing back across the middle on the little boot game, and they got it to Logan Thomas for a 1st down. 10 of 13 for Sam Howell. 164 yards again, 85 of them on one play. Now up the middle, Brian Robinson, and he'll waggle his way for a couple of more yards. 9th carry of the half already for Brian Robinson. Trips to the right side for Howell. Now rolling and firing. Late throw. We've seen that one get picked plenty of times, but Curtis Samuel breaks it, and then the ball pops out. It's going to be picked up and taken all the way back. Eddie Jackson, the veteran safety. Jalen Johnson, the cornerback. It looked like Samuel broke the first tackle, and then a dude put his helmet on the ball. Let's watch the replay here. He breaks the first tackle. And then, was it a shoulder? I missed it. It looked like maybe a shoulder. I thought maybe it was the helmet hitting the ball out, but Curtis Samuel doesn't even know what hit him. The ball pops out, and it's scooped up by Johnson and taken to the house. 8:32 on the clock, and the Bears with their much-needed first points of the game. And it comes from the defense, as it feels like it's done for years. The Bears' defense has been ahead of their offense. And this one's going to be a scoop and score. And I think Johnson was the one who caused the fumble as well. We'll have to check for sure. There is Curtis Samuel. He's had 4 catches for 32 yards, but again, just fumbled that previous one. Now immediately back out onto the field with his offense. Sam Howell in a shotgun leading 14-7. Now he's back to pass against the 4-man rush. He'll shuffle and throw late to the right side. Thomas catches it and falls out of bounds. Outlet throw of a gain of 1 now. Trips to the left side for Howell, who is under center. And now he'll do a 5-step drop and zip it in space. Left side, caught by McLaurin. Just the second catch of the day for Terry McLaurin. The first one went for 85 yards and a touchdown, though. Good arm strength there by Howell. Steps into that throw, and McLaurin easily catches it at the 30-yard line. Howell back to pass. Rolling, fired on the run. We've seen that one be dangerous. Not a lot of players in either colored jersey. Who is Sam Howell? He's the Commanders quarterback that drafted him last year. He's out of North Carolina. And by all accounts, is either going to start to begin the season or somewhere halfway through the season he'll take over for Brissett. He's got a very good connection with Terry McLaurin, says the offseason beatniks. And it'll be 4th and 7 though. And a punt here with 6-ish to go. Happy likes him a little. Happy's our resident Washington fan. He likes him. Does he like him better than Brissett? Or certainly better than Carson Wentz? Fields back out onto the field. And now he's got 7 more points on his ledger. Let's see if he can put some into the end zone himself. Left side, Herbert. And he'll run right behind the center, Lucas Patrick, for just about 4 yards to set up a 2nd and 6. 5:40 and counting here. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports joining you. Kit still on chat as he is away from his rig. And how about that little angle route? The flag route, rather, angling towards the sideline. He threw it up high, and Bob Tanya with a big catch, his 3rd of the half. Definitely likes him more than Wentz. Pressure on the 5-man rush. He'll spin and fire on the run and tipped away. Good defense by the Commanders that time. And Roschon Johnson will carry for a couple and then brings up a 3rd and 8. Back to pass against the 5-man rush this time. Now Fields will step up. Spin off of 1. Spin off of 2 to the 50, and he fights his way for a 1st down. What a run by Justin Fields. He beat Deron Payne. He beat his old teammate Chase Young. What a play there. He broke 1 tackle, broke a 2nd tackle, and then the 3rd man helps escort him for a 1st down. What a run there. Need more of that, Madden. More of that in the new game. Quarterbacks are that kind of guys. The Justin Fields, Deshaun Watson type of guys. Jalen Hurts, they can make something happen, and he took off right away, but he ran right into Chase Young. And this time, they don't miss. You can see he tucks it. He tucks it and runs it maybe more effectively. Actually, Josh Allen does that in Madden. He tucks and runs pretty aggressively, too. I feel like those might be the only 2, obviously, Lamar Jackson notwithstanding. You have to go see what all their little attributes are, because he's very decisive about it. 3rd and 6. Oh no, ball is fumbled. It's going to be scooped up, and he might go all the way. Montez Sweat. He's got 2 sacks in the first half, and now he's got a scoop and score. Both defenses capitalizing as Chase Young absolutely lit up Fields. fumbled the football on the sack, and then Montez Sweat scooped it up and ran it into the end zone. And now 21-7 is our score with the kick up and good. 2:36 on the clock, and the poor Bears can't get out of their own way. The big scoop and score, and more Buckeye on Buckeye crime as Chase Young dislodged that football on contact. Velus Jones Jr. And here's Herbert. Puts his foot in the ground. He'll try the middle, and that defensive line is ready for him this time. 2-minute warning time. In Chicago, beautiful look at the Windy City in the background there. It'll be interesting to see if that's still going to be the location of the stadium. Of course, they've been talking about a new stadium there, and it may be moving off the riverfront. Or the lakefront, easy for me to say. I've been there before. Quick throw to the right side. Roschon Johnson, he'll get close, but he'll be 2 yards shy. Now a 3rd and 7. They'll go no huddle. Fields in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Quick throw over the middle. Got his man quickly. That's Tanyan again to the 40-yard line, and they got to go. They'll go no huddle again. Bob Tanyan with his 4th catch of the half. Back to pass Fields. Now he'll step up. Now he'll throw left side. Tipped! And tipped again and almost picked. And somehow almost caught on the double tip drill. 2nd and 10. Fields lucky to get this one back. Back to pass again. Now he'll roll, and he'll roll right into Chase Young, who swallows him up. He's got 2.5 first half sacks as well, as Fields tried to get out of the pocket, but unfortunately he ran right into 99 on that one, and the Bears will call timeout. Mason, that sounds tremendous. I think I might come to your house to watch the game. 3rd and 18, and now it looks like the Bears will concede. Why did they call timeout only to run the play? That makes 0 sense. And now the Commanders, with a little double IPA. That sounds delicious as well. Silly play calling and time management there for Eberflus. Why would you call the timeout then just to run the ball? And now Gill's going to bobble the snap and able to get it off. Just saved the other team about 40 seconds. This half should be over. Absolutely, Karen. I'm excited. You should be excited. It means football's back. And our team's the one that gets to play in the very first one, which makes it extra fun. We can discuss has a little slant to the right side. Tonight, I actually cannot. That's why I told you I'm not going to actually be watching the game live. I'll be watching it later. They do like downtown, they like erect a giant screen and show movies at night in the summers with a bunch of food trucks and beer trucks and stuff. So Mrs. Nagy on Sports and I are going to go down there and watch Juno, one of our favorites. Pretty classic. And have some food trucks and beer trucks and things of that nature. So it'll be a good time. But I will not be watching the Browns game live. I will watch it taped once I get home. Yeah, it's got some really funny one-liners. Back to pass. Thundercats are go. And mercifully, I don't think any more timeouts should be called, and we've made it to halftime. So 21-7, a long 85-yard bomb touchdown on the first drive, and then a scoop and score either way, and then a third touchdown that I'm forgetting about that the Redskins scored at some point. Oh, it was on the goal line. That's right. Antonio Gibson ran it in. Rolling again, hit as he throws, and actually somehow scooped off the turf by Cole Kmet. I thought that one was definitely down, but he scooped it off the turf. Right side, over the middle, first down, throw and catch. Oh, that's not surprising. She's great in that one. Second and 10. Hijack, that's a show on Apple Plus, Mason. That's to replace our Ted Lasso hole. 3rd and 8 now. Really, really need some points here on this drive. Back to pass Fields against the 4-man rush. You see somebody he likes. He's got a man open left side. That's Claypool for a first down to the 28-yard line. Beautiful throw from Fields, and Claypool makes a nice catch. His 4th of the day. Okay, I'll check it out. Right side, caught in space, and then knocked down very quickly. Looked like Darnell Mooney on that one. Blasingame into the game. A traditional fullback, one of the few teams that still has one. They'll run right behind him with Khalil Herbert, and Herbert will pick up about 4 yards to set up a 3rd and 3. Jamin Davis with another tackle. We got 3 tight ends to the right, one of them coming in motion, and Blasingame in the game. Heavy set. They'll go Herbert behind it. First down. Nope, that's Deontay Foreman, and he does get the first down. He's, quote-unquote, the power back, and he picks up the first down. Now 10:40 and counting, and they're inside the red zone here. Absolutely need some points. Touchdown would be ideal. Give it to Herbert. Looked like an option keeper, and he should have kept it. Herbert's going to lose 3 on that one. Montez Sweat has been everywhere here. Actually, their entire D-line. Actually, the interior of the D-line has been very quiet. Allen and Payne have been quiet. Sweat and Young have been great. Right side, end zone open, touchdown! He threw it with some heat because he saw how open Claypool was. And Fields put it on him. That was a rifle shot from one. Whew! He didn't even step into that. It was all torque from the hips. And that's a huge touchdown. We're going to get a booth review on it, but I think he's in.
Previous play is under review.
They're going to talk about it. Oh, he's in. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. So a touchdown for the Bears on their opening drive. Absolutely had to have it. Get back in this one, take some momentum away, and build a little confidence for the young quarterback. 10 plays, 73 yards. Fields was 6 for 6 on the drive for 67 of those yards. Very, very nice drive for him now. 21-14, kicking back to the Commanders. And returned foolishly, perhaps, by the kick returner up to the 13-yard line. That was all the further he made it. That was all the further he made it. All right, 1st and 10. We got 3 from Brian Robinson. Fired left side, tipped away. Good coverage. There's the rookie again, Tyreek Stevenson. Cross it over the middle, and a caught by T-Mac for a first down to the 30. Man, when they're in trouble, they go to McLaurin, and he delivers. Beats Jaquiski Brisker, the safety out of Penn State. 3 catches, 111 yards for T-Mac. Up the middle. Huge hole for Gibson. A sweet little juke move gets him another 7 yards. How about 18 on the run for Antonio Gibson? Just his 2nd of the day. His first one was a 2-yard touchdown run. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. Happy afternoon to you, my friend. 5 wide for Howell. Quick throw over the middle, caught in space. That's Dotson. And Dotson picks up 9 more. So Howell driving in his team nicely now. We're under 8 to go in the 3rd quarter. 21-14, the Commanders lead, and driving again here to start the second half. Their first possession of the second half. How about Brian Robinson? Get a little head of steam going downhill, and he picks up a nice first down before Brisker brings him to the turf. 7.5 and counting. 3rd quarter. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on Sports joining you here today. Kit in chat form again as he is still vacating away from his rig. Three tight ends to the left side. Robinson the single back. McLaurin, Baez lonesome on the right. Motion coming from a very flowing locked tight end. Pressure right up the middle, rather. Hand up right up the middle, and Robinson will be thrown to the ground once again by Justin Jones, the defensive tackle. Sets up 3rd and 8. They'll go trips to the left side. Thomas to the right by himself. He'll go Thomas's direction. First down. He beat Brisker again, and a first down for Logan Thomas to the 15-yard line, the former Hokie. Doing his job. 7 catches, 57 yards in this game for Thomas. Back to pass now. Blitz coming. They pick it up and fire second level. T-Mac hit hard, but he's got a first and goal at the 3-yard line. Howell, when in doubt, look for that man, and 17 delivers for about 17. Sets up a first and goal now from the 3-yard line. A lot of Bears on that line of scrimmage. Back to pass now. Firing right side. Caught for a touchdown. Logan Thomas, the tight end. And that was a really nice drive for Sam Howell and the Commanders. And they end up easily into the end zone. That was about as open as somebody's going to get in the inside the 5 range. Someone might have blown a coverage there. So, Fields' touchdown is answered very quickly. Well, not very quickly. About 6.5 minutes later. Well, 5 minutes and 6 seconds later. By Sam Howell. Little juke move. A second juke move for Velus Jones. And then he's tripped up by Shaka Toney, former Penn State Nittany Lion. 6 for 6 on his last drive. Let's see how he comes out here, Justin Fields. Sporting that clear visor. Now in his 3rd year in Chicago. Blasingame as the fullback. Khalil Herbert behind him. Moore and Mooney stacked left. They'll run to the right and pick up just a gain of 1 for Khalil Herbert. Trips to the left side. Fields. Quick throw left. Got his man on the slant. That's DJ Moore. He'll break out a 1 tackle and go down just a gain of 5. I haven't seen a bunch of DJ Moore here today. He's just got the 2 catches for 10 yards. It's definitely been Claypool and Tanyan as the 2 main focal points. Back to pass. Fields. Now he'll fire right side. Ooh, when we get PI, he looked like he was right in front of him. We will get some PI. That's going to be Emmanuel Forbes, the rookie out of Mississippi State. He's also their kick returner, and Forbes guilty of just being too much in the space of Darnell Mooney on the right side. And now Herbert will go, well, somehow I guess he got a yard. I thought he went backwards. Shows what I know. To pass, Fields fired over the middle, caught, good catch there in space. That's Claypool again. And Fields, man, he's got that whip. We know how strong that arm is, and he just put that thing right between the 1 and the 0 for Chase Claypool. Already is, excuse me, that was 18, not 10. That's Bob Tanyan, his 5th catch of the day. Derek Forrest, the safety, was on his back. Fields, 2nd man in motion now, on sort of an orbit motion, and now with 3 seconds left, they're able to snap it. Now he'll throw it to the man who was in motion, which is Mooney, and Forbes reads it like an open book. Well, I've never seen that before, where there were 2 players that went in motion over the course of the play. I mean, in Madden, at least. It took a long time to do it and didn't fool anybody, I'm afraid. Back to pass now on a 2nd and 14. Fields with a big drop. Now he'll take off, but again, he's got to get around Chase Young, and he cannot, as Young is beaten up on Tevin Jenkins. 6th sack of the game for the Commanders. Now a 3rd and very long for Fields, and he's going to keeps running right into Chase Young. It's like he's trying to pad his stats, trying to help his former teammate get paid. As Fields runs right into him, you can see Jonathan Allen absolutely baptizing Adams, the right guard. And a punt upcoming on a 4th and 32. We've seen that a couple times where Fields tries to leave the pocket, but he tries to leave right in the direction of Chase Young. And that has not worked super well for him in this one. 36 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on Sports. Appreciate everybody being on with us. Thank you so much to our subscribers. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, we'd really appreciate that, as Sam Howell's going to take a big sack from DeMarcus Walker, former Titan, who was maybe sniffing around the Browns in the offseason, free agency a little bit. We very, very much appreciate it. Also, if you haven't had a chance to, please like the video so we can continue to grow our audience, specifically for the Bears and the Commanders fans, and plenty of Browns fans as well. We'll continue to find out about us. That's the end of the third quarter. It is 28-14. Let's flip it around and see how this one comes to a close. We had a couple of good games yesterday. We'd just like this one to be a good game here at the end. 3rd and 16 now for Howell. Pressure coming. He'll be hit as he throws. Left side, deep, and he had Terry McLaurin, but the pressure makes a throw out of bounds and incomplete. If you'd like to take your Nagy Nation status to the next level, you can join us on our Discord channel. Use the invite link in the description of this or any of our other videos. Discord is free and easy to use. A chance to chat with the rest of Nagy Nation between sims. Vote on which games of the week you'd like to see, much like this one, which was the winning vote getter for Week 15. And you can also find out in advance of when we are going to sim for that day. Sometimes it's just 5 to 10 minutes. Sometimes it's several hours. Sometimes it's a day in a row. So right now in the AFC, the Chargers, Titans, and Dolphins, Ravens are pretty close. So I'll let that one play out and maybe do it a little later. If not, we'll do that one tomorrow for the AFC game of the week. If you are on the Discord channel and you haven't voted yet, make sure you go and vote for which game that you would like to see. 13:45 and counting now. Fields has got his troops across midfield with a new set of downs. Good protection this time. Dump it out of the backfield to Roschon Johnson. He's tackled immediately. Let's look at Jonathan Allen. He's actually the only X factor on the defensive line. Payne and Young are just superstars. Montez Sweat is just a star. Just a star. Back to pass now. 2nd and 7. Over the middle. Zipped it. Oh, almost caught off the deflection by Johnson. The rookie running back, Roschon Johnson, had it in his hand after the deflection. Just couldn't bring it in. 3rd and 7. Now blitz coming, but they take care of it. Now pressure. I think we might have a hold. He fires it over the middle. That's a first down to the rookie, Tyler Scott. He can fly. But we are going to get a hold on the Bears' offensive line, unfortunately, and that is that right tackle, Tevin Jenkins, being consoled by the rookie, Darnell Wright. Another 3rd and long. We've had 3rd and very long many times in this game for the Bears. And now here's a 3rd and 17. Fields, he'll go empty. No protection for him, and he knows that. Back to pass, Fields. Now he'll heave it deep to the right side. He's got a cannon. Single coverage, knocked away. That was Tyler Scott, the rookie, and good defense again by Kendall Fuller, and they'll have to punt it away. Still down the 2 touchdowns. Can he check this thing down inside the 10? He can at the 5, at the 3, and rolling down and down at the 3. Trenton Gill with a nice punt. And that'll be 1st and 97 here for Sam Howell and company. Do appreciate everybody being on. The only place on YouTube that you can find simulated sporting events, mostly Madden, with live original commentary. We do some soccer, we do some hockey, we do some basketball, we even did some baseball when we thought that the Guardians were going to be on strike, but that was a long season, and I gave up on it about 60 games in and just simulated to the playoffs, and then they didn't make the playoffs, so that was a yeoman's effort. First down, though, a nice job to get out of the shadow of their own end zone. Pressure, fired, right side, Pill! Gosh, he dropped a sure pick 6. Oh, I think that was Vildor, and he had it in his hands. Oh, gosh, that would have been a huge turn of events. Here's the delayed handoff on the draw. Robinson fighting hard for the middle, and that's where T.J. Edwards, the Wisconsin Badger and former Philadelphia Eagle, NFC champion, Philadelphia Eagle. 3rd and 3. They'll fake the draw this time. Then he'll drop back further. Fire left side. Caught for a first down. That was a nice play again, and another catch for the tight end, Logan Thomas. He was very open, and he's had a very nice game here in this one. Rivera excited about it. 9 catches, 71 yards for Logan Thomas, by the way. Stretch it right side. Tipped up at the line, and then he'll gain a couple. Robinson now quietly up to 72 yards in this one. The former Alabama Crimson Tide running back, splitting carries with Antonio Gibson. He's more the traditional running back. Gibson, the third down back of sorts, sets up a 3rd and 4. Bears need to get off the field if they want to have a chance. Back to pass. Right side. Caught for the first down again. Jahan Dotson in front of the rookie, Tyreek Stevenson. There he is. 29 Stevenson is the rookie. And they're going to say incomplete. Wow. Apparently Dotson did not catch it and he dropped it. So Stevenson knocked it out. And it'll be incomplete. And that's going to be a beautiful punt into the end zone. All right, Justin, 9:06. You need 2 touchdowns. One of them on this drive would be really nice if you're trying to win this game and stay atop the NFC North. You'll pitch it right side to your running back, Herbert, and you'll lose yardage there. Cody Barton, the linebacker, first one to meet Herbert into the backfield. He can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Cole Holcomb used to be the linebacker. That's what that spot that Cody Barton is in now. Right side, Herbert, short throw. Hit late. What kind of a flag might that be? A face mask? Wow, a face mask on the Commanders. Jamin Davis. And that'll add 15 to the end of the run and a free first down. So a big-time mistake there for Davis. Gives a new, fresh set of downs for the Bears. And they're going to try to stick to the ground game here and keep the Redskins from being over-aggressive on the pass rush, I guess. Redskins will respond. Redskins, I keep saying Redskins. Commanders will respond by putting just 3 down linemen. 3rd and inches now. Fields needs a big conversion. I formation, Blasingame in front of Deontay Foreman. Play action to him. Got his man. Second level. Wide open. It's Bob Tonyan for a first down. Robert Tonyan to the 30-yard line and a big first down for Fields and the Bears. That was a beauty. Everybody in the yard thought it was going to be a run. And he play action out of that thing nicely and found Bob. Now Herbert will get stuck at the line. Nowhere to go with the white jerseys. That time, Deron Payne, the one responsible for bringing him down. 2nd and 9. This drive has been effective, but it's taking a lot of time. Throw left side, knocked away. Forbes got that left hand in there. Still haven't seen much of DJ Moore. Hey, Rick, appreciate you being on. It's going all right. Fields across the middle, and there's going to be Cole Kmet. He'll pick up a short game, but it's 4th and 6, and they've got to go, so they're going to go. 4th and 6 for Fields. Against the 4-man rush. Back to pass. Fields firing it right side. End zone! Caught for a touchdown if it stands. There's a flag, and he went up top to the rookie, Tyler Scott. Is it going to stand? PI on Fuller. It stands on a 4th and 6. Justin Fields throws a dart to the rookie out of Cincinnati, Tyler Scott. They decline the penalty. Touchdown Bears on a 4th and 6 from about the 30-yard line. That was a beautiful play from Fields to Scott. So they got the touchdown. Now they need to stop. You needed a score, stop, score. You got the first part of that 3-part movement. Act 1 complete. Now it's time for Act 2. You got to get a stop, and you can't give up too many first downs in the process. High formation. They're going to try to run the ball out now. Robinson, right side, just running into Tremaine Edmonds, former middle linebacker from those Buffalo Bills for many years. Very good player, but the Bills are like, we can't pay him. So, over the middle. First down, McLaurin. He just got his nose over it. Again, when they need a play, Howell finds T-Mac. Has all the game. Maybe all year. They are 9-4 after all. 5 catches, $131 from McLaurin. 3-step drop. Now he'll shuffle more. Over the middle. Caught. I thought it might have been picked for a second. Just the way of the delayed animation. Kyler Gordon kind of ran right by him. I thought maybe he had that right hand in there, but he did not. On another first down. And this is What you cannot have, you cannot give up any more first downs or yards. 6 catches, 143 for T Mac. Stretch it right side, Robinson back to the middle, spinning off a defender and then knocked to the ground. Dylan Cole, the linebacker. Number 44 on the tackle. Also Noah Sewell, the rookie out of Oregon, now up the middle. And Robinson nearing a first down. Okay, you got to get the stop here. You're under 3. It's 3rd and 2. They're just about to get into field goal range. You have to get the stop, Chicago, if you want to try to win the game. Letting the clock run all the way down for Howell. Now he's back to pass. Right side, wide open, and a first down. Dotson. And that's going to be the ball game. As the Bears had to get off the field, and they could not. We got Dotson here, and Dotson's got the first down. 2:38 to go. And that is probably it. And how about the Washington Commanders about ready to go 10-4. And they're going to stay right neck and neck with the first seed. 10-3. 49ers and, of course, their own Philadelphia Eagles in their division are also 9-4 with a chance to go 10-4. So really, really interesting to see how the Commanders have kind of pieced this thing together. They've just gotten hot at the right time. They took care of San Francisco a week ago. That was 13-9. And now they're going to take care of another division leader here in Chicago. And now on a 3rd and 3, let's see if the Bears are going to at least get the ball back. Or, nope, sure aren't. Robinson right up the middle, and now they can just go ahead and kneel this thing away. Well, it was close to the end. They needed a score and a stop and a score, and they couldn't get the second leg of that parlay. They got the score, could not get the stop. And instead, 1:52 on the clock, I could imagine we'll just see a bunch of runs. So unless the ball happens to get knocked out on the last 2 runs of the game, this one is OVA Ova. The Commanders 10-4 on the season. Whew. 102 yards now for Robinson. He has been the workhorse today. Another tackle for the rookie Javon Dexter. They got 2 rookie defensive tackles, Zach Pickens and Javon Dexter. I think we're both 5-star kids. South Carolina and Florida. They might have both been 5-star kids. So they have some young potential in the middle of that line. And now they're finally able to get the stop and force the field goal. But sadly, it is way too late and way too close. This field goal will easily be up and in for Joey Sly. Out of the hold of Jacoby Brissett. And with 57 ticks of the clock, no timeouts for the Bears. Unless they're going to dial up an 85-yard singular play touchdown. Fields is looking at 7-7. The epitome of average. Which, again, for the Bears, feels like a win. There's a throw to the right side. Caught by Bob Tonyan. Did he get out of bounds? He did not. Let him go hurry up. Nice throw. He's been good today. I really just haven't seen a lot of DJ Moore. Now he'll fire quickly out of the backfield to Roschon Johnson. But that does nothing except waste time, unfortunately. Would have liked to have seen DJ Moore be a little bit more involved. There was a throw to DJ Moore, knocked away by the rookie Forbes. He's had a good game today, Emmanuel Forbes has. 5 tackles there, a couple of PBUs, returned some kicks. 3rd and 5 now. Chase Young pursuing. That was a rifle shot, tipped, and then the interception is dropped, and 4th and 5 for Justin Fields. Their last chance with just 7 seconds left. This has got to be a touchdown and then a successful onside kick and a field goal. That's all they need. Fields now rolling, floating it deep to the right side unless they don't score with any time left, and that one's going to be incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. This one ends 31-21. The Washington Commanders 10-4 now in our sim. They're playing some really inspired football with a 31-21 win on the road here in Chicago. Let's take a look at those statistics for Justin Fields today. 31 of 43. That's 341 at 72%. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Herbert 15 for 43. Just could really never get going. Fields just had the 2 carries himself. Also fumbled once in this one. Big Bob Tonyan 7 for 111 today. He was your leading catcher. 5 for Mooney, 5 for Roshan Johnson, 5 for Claypool. Just 4 for 32 today for DJ Moore. Needed more out of him. Pun very much intended. Tough game today here for right tackle Tevin Jenkins. He gave up 5 sacks. 16 tackles for Tremaine Edmonds. We just talked about him. Brisker, 10 tackles as well. 10 for Stevenson, 10 for TJ Edwards, the other free agent linebacker. Sacks today by Walker and Javon Dexter. And they had the one scoop and score, but no interceptions in this one. Sam Howell, 27 of 36 for 313, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Brian Robinson, 26 for 102. Gibson had the touchdown, just 3 carries, 19 yards, but again, had the touchdown. Logan Thomas, their tight end, was solid today. 9 for 71 for a touchdown. T-Mac, 6 for 143 and a touchdown. 6 for Curtis Samuel as well. Dotson with 4. Brian Robinson with 2 out of the backfield. 12 tackles for Derek Forrest, the safety. 11 for Jamin Davis. How about 4.5 sacks for Chase Young? 2 sacks for Sweat, and then a half for Fedarian Mathis. Easy for me to say. The pick was by Kendall Fuller, remember, in the end zone. All right, well, this was a fun one. Appreciate everybody being on, but the Commanders are going to continue to take care of business. Remember that you can continue to vote on our Discord channel for which AFC game of the week that you would like to see. Right now, it's just 2 votes separating the Chargers at Titans and then Dolphins at Ravens. So pretty important stuff, especially as it pertains to the Browns, who, of course, in Week 16 have to go to Cincinnati, and it could be a tie for first place with them as well. So appreciate everybody being on. For Kit out on the left coast, I'm Phil Nagy here in Central Ohio. We are Nagy on Sports. We really appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drop a like, and guess what? We got real life Browns football tonight, my friends. Enjoy it. We'll be back to talk about it again. I'm assuming we have a chance to sim again tomorrow. So can't wait to see what all the backups look like. And we'll chat about it again very soon. You guys are the best. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy this beautiful day as summer is starting to wrap up. And we'll be back again shortly. Today we will say go Commanders. And as always, go Browns.